setting out on the important journey to weight loss, some of you might have a few passengers. How this impacts the ride depends on many factors and requires some adjustments. But in the end, you'll all be better off for it. A couple of important ground rules. First, the diet that is considered the gold standard for good health is the same diet that will help you attain and maintain a healthy weight. Second, the reverse is also true. The same diet that will help you reach your goal weight and keep it is the same diet that will be good for just about everybody. That means we're all in it together. There are a few important truths about support. Support can be a huge part of weight loss efforts. Sometimes it's just the feeling of support. Sometimes it's affirmation that you're doing the right thing. Sometimes it's just staying away from temptation and discouragement in your own sanctuary. Some people might find that they want their lifestyle change to be private, but in the long run, the more involvement, the better. This is especially true for family members if you're living under the same roof. A big boost comes from not preparing separate meals and separate foods and eating together. Have them be a part of your changes, as they're a big part of your environment. Another major boost comes from finding ways to incorporate physical activity together. Either from working out in front of the television together, taking walks together, or even joining gyms together, whatever works. Sometimes support is automatic and comes naturally. Other times it comes through learning and effort. More often than not, it's a matter of compromise, but you still need to stay true to yourself, even not taking no for an answer. Change can be stressful, even if it's positive change. Change in this regard means maybe giving something up. Even the term diet has a negative connotation, and that's why it's very important to not think of it as a diet, but rather just a way of eating that's better, an upgrade to your existing eating. And just as you're dealing with your own roadblocks, consider other members of your family, that they each have their own issues. For the young child, you may be considering it a loss of control, just as he's getting used to being the center of the family. For the teenager, it might be losing control over his or her lifestyle, just as he or she is coming into their own identity. And for the older person or your peer, it may be acknowledging that maybe the way they were doing things in the past was not the best way, and that's never fun. Describing your efforts to your family and how it will impact your health will help. You can explain to them that the better your health, the more you will be there for them. Sharing information on nutrition, physical activity, the importance on health, and the importance of having good health can also help. Return the power and positivity to your family. Have them be the ones to make the good choices in the grocery stores, in meal planning, and in meal preparation. Be very clear that the family dynamic will not deteriorate, and in fact, it might actually improve. You might actually end up spending more time together. For the teen, it might be a matter of ensuring that his or her privacy is maintained, and that there won't be obstacles to he or she fitting in with their peers. If issues of stress and change come about, just explain that this nutritional step is just one more positive step in life. Just as the child goes from preschool to grade school and onward, and the teen goes from high school to college to the job market, it's just another upgrade in life. You can decide that family efforts are limited to the household, and that when people are outside the home, they can do whatever they want, as long as they're armed with good information about good nutrition. Just like any other element of a sustainable health improvement plan, positive changes take time and patience and will happen gradually. Avoid unrealistic expectations, speed, and cooperation, because each family member is going through the same adjustment period you are, each at their own pace. Slip-ups are not the end of the world, and in fact, will become fewer and further between if you take a patient and compromising approach. On the flip side, avoid using family members' lack of cooperation or lack of progress as a reason to give up or to give in to excuses for your own lack of progress. Have a backup plan for when your family pushes back. In the end, you are the instigator of change, and you need to be true to yourself and to your goals.